Nexus 71C here, and today we're going to be playing some even more Blank Dream. And we are getting really close to the ending here. I had to take a little break on recording on a few things, mostly because just wasn't able to. And also because I have a lot of recordings saved up. So it's a little difficult, you know, making new recordings when I need to edit the old ones, because I keep recording more and more stuff, and I keep forgetting to edit the older things. And I have plenty of older things, so, you know, I have to worry about that too. Anyway, let's go. And finally, we can try to finish the game. Now, I'm not saying we're going to be able to finish the game this time. This playthrough. I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. But as I explained in the last episode, we have 3 endings. No, 4 endings that we need to achieve. 4. We've already got an ending 5, and that was Lost in Blood, or whatever it was called. But yeah, when we got lost in the realm of blood. So, we have to do these two, and we have to do the main ending, which is going straight through there, then finding the mirrors of these two separately, and then going in there, you know, with them separately, and then both of them together, separately going. So let's do this on our first roundabout. Now that she's broken all the mirrors, perhaps Mashiro can open this door if she wishes. Open. Oh. Huh? Hey. Ayato? Why are you here? Because this soul is necessary for granting your wish. Hello, I'm the save point. Hello, me. Oh, wow, so the save point has been Mashiro's soul this whole time? Okay. Anyway, hello, me. So you successfully broke all the mirrors. Your wish will soon come true, and this world's purpose will be concluded. What do you mean? This mirror world revolves around you, Mashiro. You hold dominion over it. Once the deceased girl wished to have Mirror Lake, I wish my life had never even existed. It was a very strong wish, and to fulfill it, this mirror world was created. It was made solely to realize her wish. The other souls were just extras drawn into it. She should have granted her wish in this world she made, but she wasn't able to fulfill it, because she broke before she could. Just as she created this world, she lost everything, including her memories and her wish. So, not knowing her purpose, or who she was, she wanted this world and fell apart. That's in the past now. A concluded tale. Unable to achieve its goal, this world went on existing, sucking in souls who died near the lake with strong wishes. Several years later, a girl threw herself into the lake. Amazingly, she did the same wish as the world's creator. So that this world could complete its duty, it chose a new soul to control it. And so since you carried the same wish, you became the new ruler. Usurping the original. I don't know why, it's like a little hard for me to read that one. Okay. The wish the world sought to grant stayed the same. Only the person in the center of it was replaced. I was made the ruler of this world? The extra riffraff who feel jealousy toward you still see the broken originator as the rightful ruler. And maybe, broken though she may be, she's personally gotten in your way at times. Even so, you successfully broke all the mirrors without even wasting weeks or months being lost. You shattered and erased all remnants of you in the form of mirrors containing your past. Having recorded all your actions, I can attest to that. But it's not over just yet. This boy's soul is absolutely necessary for total erasure of your life, because he's simply too significant to you. Without eradicating his soul, your life can't be nullified. So it was none other than you who unconsciously bound his soul to this world, such that you could kill him by your own hand. You aren't telling me I have to kill Ayato. What's the problem? You may feel guilty for a second, but right after that, you'll have never existed. Mashiro, you're still suffering, huh? If you kill me, you'll be free from your pain. Right after my death, your conflict will end. It's your world, you can make the choice. See, okay. This is the thing. These do the exact same thing. I don't know if you noticed, but it's like, I'll grant my wish, I'll kill Hayato. It's the same thing. There's no choice to make. I threw myself in to put an end to it all. And yet I wound up in this world, learning all these unnecessary things, led astray. I'm just tired. Enough of this. I've worked hard enough, so just grant my wishes already. The moment the knife in Mashiro's hand pierced Hayato, Mashiro lost consciousness. With no time to feel satisfaction or regret from what she'd done, nor Mashiro Usui eternally vanished from existence. Not just silence, not just stillness, but void. There, Mashiro Usui was peaceful, free from everything, eternally sleeping in the cradle of nothingness. And her dream was surely a hollow white. Ending 4, fulfilled. Her wish was granted. She was surely happy. Yep. That is ending 4. So yeah, that was it. That was the original ending to the game. And like I said, don't worry, we have plenty of endings to run through. So I'm going to load up the guide on my phone because at the same time I don't know where every mirror is, but I know where most are. Or I know where 2 are, at least. Alright, so the way this is going to work is we are going to start off with... I want to show on screen my little diagram here. So we already completed Mashiro, and so now that we're done with her, next we're going to be doing Yuzu, and then we're going to do Ryotaro, and then we'll do the final ending. So currently we're going to be looking for Yuzu's mirrors, and the first place is going to be in the realm of greenery. So as you see, we're here. This is where we just left before we walked into here because we have no purpose in there right now. We've already beaten the game. So the realm of greenery is up here, I believe. Realm of greenery. Alright, so previously... Let me pause this. Okay. Previously, if you recall, in the realm of beauty, I went up into there, and the bottom right door, there was a lever, and I opened it. That is what it gives us this mirror here. Now, I don't know if anything's going to be in here to kill us. I don't know that, because it's been a while. So you see we're in here, and the gate's closed. And we go in here, keep going. See, there it is, right there. So now we go down here. Here we are. We will create a new save file for all of Yuzu. The mirror shows Yuzu's reflection. It doesn't seem to change as much as Mashiro looks. Alright, so that tells you we need to bring Yuzu here. So that's exactly what we will do, is bring Yuzu here. Huh? You saw one of my mirrors? Whoa, Mashiro, what a discovery. Wow. Leave me there right away. If we're together, even those realms won't scare me. Okay, when you enter the realm with the mirror, Yuzu will automatically follow. Yep. Alright. Yep, there she is. We just gotta be careful, make sure she doesn't die or anything. Pretty sure she can't. Alright, so we go in here. And then we head off to... Oh my god. Scare the living crap out of me when I told you. Alright, so we're gonna save again. And then we go ahead and get into her mirror. The mirror shows Yuzu's reflection. You're right, it's me. I'm getting nervous all of a sudden, but these are my memories. I need to remember them. Stare. Alright. 8 years ago, a middle school. During break time, I, Yuzu Hanasaki, sat down in my seat and sighed. Because that's all I ever do, just sit in my seat all day and... No one realized that I was just breathing heavily. They just always thought I sighed. Anyway, 10-year-olds are seen as audacious, but they still have troubles and internal conflict. Harasaki. Huh? Oh, what? The day duty diary. What? Okay. It's your turn today, so the teacher... that's right. Thank you very much, Asura. Well, that's all. Well, Once again, we couldn't keep talking, though I longed to talk with her more. I, Yuzu Hanasaki, was captivated by Utsuro. Utsuro? I gotta pronounce these right. She was so unlike the other students, a girl of few words with a mysterious air, long eyelashes, always looking tired, and her skin and hair were white as snow. It was apparently a kind of albinoism. At first, I thought I just wanted to be her friend, but quickly realized it wasn't that. Even if it was but puppy love, I was certainly in love with her. It is strange, isn't it? But I was troubled. I loved her, but at the same time, I hesitated at the idea of loving a girl. I at least wanted to be more friendly with her, if not as a lover, then as a good friend. Well, that is your choice. And there we go. That is her mirror. I remembered. Yes, that's right. Those are my memories from age... Oh, age 18? I thought it said 10. I guess I'm just a terrible reader. Alright. You saw that too, huh, Mashiro? It's like, I'm embarrassed. It's a free country. Thanks. Won't you break the mirror? Huh? Break it? Why? Sure, I wouldn't want everybody to see, but I need to be with them to look inside. So, it's probably fine not to break it. Anyway, Mashiro, thanks. Because of you, I've finally remembered something else about myself. Now, let's return. Tell me if anything else comes up. Okay, so the way this works, we're going to save again, right here. We're going to keep saving at that exact point for Yuzu's mirrors, because I want it to be consistent, I guess. But, that's kind of the way that the game is trying to say, is that looking into the mirrors, you can see your memories. However, you don't necessarily have to break them, it's just if you do, that's what causes the wish to be granted. So, that is what happens when you do that. Alright, next one. In the realm of love. So, what we have to do is go over here. Hello, pumpkin that you definitely died. Alright. Alright, so it's this room. Use the silver key. And then we have a weakened lantern. I think. Wait, is the lantern? Yes. The lantern. Weaken. Yeah, it said that we needed it to be weakened, apparently. Where to go, though? Top left on the right, bottom left on the left. That's how I go right, top left, then bottom left. Alright, there we go. Alright, it's another Yuzu mirror. Alright, so now we gotta go ahead and bring Yuzu here. Okay, well, one of my mirrors, wow, 2 in such a short time. Leave me there right now if we're together, even those mirrors will scare me. Alright. Alright, the mirror shows Yuzu's reflection. Okay, think I'm getting used to this now. This mirror's got my past, my memories. You know, I'm thinking surely they show memories with something to do with my wish. If looking in the mirrors might tell me my wish, I'm excited but a little scared at the same time. Yeah, think about what my wish was. Alright, 7 years ago, Mirror Lake. Pretty sunset, huh, etc. Sunset is a witching hour. This moment's beauty comes from it being when the sun dies. Even though we see the sun for 12 hours a day, we always forget its beauty. I guess. But I like the sun of the day too. You're positive about everything, Yuzu. It's been a year getting to know Utsuro. I still haven't been able to tell her how I feel, but we're together as best friends a bunch. Of course, I still like her romantically, but just spending time together... Just spending time together, period, is nice. Twilight is a vacuous thing. It's neither day nor night, and people spend it preparing for the coming night. Twilight isn't watched and enjoyed. of how true that actually is. We're talking about the movies. It's just empty and hollow, much like my name. Is the sunset making you sentimental? I think it's Pseudo's a great name. A great name. I hate it. To be called Hollow, it feels more like a denial of my existence. But I like how it feels all translucent. It matches your mysterious air, too. Is that right? You know, Yuzu, I'm a person who shouldn't exist in this world. Huh? What's this now? Just the fact I'm alive is a mistake? My existence is a cluster of sin? You mean, like, original sin? Did you ever tell me how you were What? Did you ever tell me you were Christian, etc.? I don't mean anything like that. In a more concrete way, I shouldn't exist. I don't get what you're saying, etc. I mean, isn't shouldn't exist really extreme? We get along so well. If you didn't exist, what would I do? If, hypothetically, I were to die soon, then you should forget about me. I could only blankly listen to Tsudoro, whose words felt so disconnected from reality. It was as if Tsudoro was something different, and I couldn't perceive things the same way. Oh, blank. Alright, blank. Yeah, I remember. Even as I got closer to her, Tsudoro was a strange girl, though that was charming in a way. Most of my memories of Tsudoro are back now, but now I know these are important memories to me. I still can't remember up to my death, but it seems I've remembered some things precious to Yuzu Hanasaki. And it's thanks to you, Mashiro, really, thanks a lot. Oh, I know, take this. Mashiro got a mystery key. I picked that up earlier, but I don't know how to use it. I'm sure it'll be useful to use somewhere, maybe. Okay, let's return. Tell me if there's anything else. Alright, gotta save again. Alright, so now we're looking for the next mirror. The next one should be in the realm of death, which I think is this one. Yes, the realm of death. So these are mostly cleared out because of our previous endeavors. Yep. You know, the shadow isn't here anymore. See, I just walked in the glass. It's not gonna come after me now. It's gone. So is that statue from before. So apparently, I'm supposed to go here, look into the fireplace. Oh, we have to strengthen our lantern. Look closer, there's a ladder. Descend. Then we descend some more. Descend some more. Descend some more. And there's 2 doors. Unlock the door with a mystery key. And as we walk in, we're going to save. The teddy bear stares with round eyes. Cute. And there's Yuzu. The mirror shows Yuzu's reflection. It doesn't seem to change as much as Michiru looks. So now we go get Yuzu. So I'm sure you guys have noticed by now, or at least I believe you noticed, is that was basically, whatchamacallit, that looked like there was something beyond the doors, which I believe is her ending. So we're really close to her ending now. Oh, another one of my mirrors? This makes 3. Feels like the finale. It is. Leave me there right now. If we're together, even those rooms won't scare me. You say the same thing each time. Just in case, I will save, just in case this actually is the last ending and it, like, stops it there. The mirror shows Yuzu's reflection. Seems a little different from the others, like the atmosphere in the area. I never would have found this place myself, even after literal years. Look, let's cut the chatter. I'm just too worked up. Let's go for it. You may not like that. Oh God. If hypothetically I were to die soon, then you should forget about me. A few days ago, the body of Itsuro Hinohara was found in Mirror Lake. Hinohara is in the last name of Ayada. Why? Why did Itsuro... No, it hasn't been enough. We didn't spend enough time together. Has Hanasaki seemed gloomier lately? I mean... hold on. I mean, she got along with Hinohara, so I can understand... I can understand being depressed, but... Sorry, it's just the black, like, text against that. It's hard to read. Anyway, it's not that kind of gloominess. It's like... The The local library isn't enough. They don't have books on this stuff. I need seances, necromancy. It's all lacks credibility. I don't want to fake occult nonsense. Yuzu, have you been going to class? If I open the gate this way. Today marks a year to the day. Wait for me, Itsuro. I have been studying up this past year. And now, I'm going to meet you. Okay. I could never read that. Anyway. Oh, that was it. There was no actual memory. It was just her talking. I remember it all. How I died, my wish, and everything else. Of course, there's no such thing as black magic. I must have been on the brink, huh? Phew. I'm kind of exhausted getting all those memories dumped on me. Once I've sorted things out more, I'll tell you my history and wish, Mashiro. Oh, are you going to go up ahead? Take me with you if you do. I feel like there's something very important in this world up ahead. Alright, so we're going to save again because this is when we have all of her mirrors collected. So when we finish this ending that's coming up, we're going to go back to the save, but then we're going to go back and go get all of Ryutaro's and do his ending. But this is how it's going to work. Open the large door. Open it. Someone's there. Once there was a painter. He was known as the Mad Genius, Rinzu Asui. Huh? You mean my grandpa? Wait, Mashiro, it looks like maybe she isn't aware of us. Rinzu had a wife, but he also had a relationship with a servant. With his wife, he had a child, Shinji. With the servant, he had a child, Tamaki. Rinzu's 2 children, born of different mothers. Huh? Tamaki was the illegitimate child of an affair, but because Shinji showed no interest in art, Rinzu's affection was often directed at Tamaki, who did have an interest in the arts. Tamaki learned art from Rinzu, and given deep love grew in the shadow of the Asui family, but these irregular days couldn't last. Alright, when Tamaki turned 12, Rinzu's wife learned of her existence. Rinzu divorced his wife, but gave Tamaki and her mother the same love as ever. Thus far, no tragedy had occurred. But when Tamaki turned 18, Rinzu made an unforgivable mistake. He had a liaison with Tamaki, his own daughter, and impregnated her. Oh, God. That's... Oof. Tamaki was deeply wounded and feared Rinzu, and with her mother, she fled from him. But the child she bore had done no wrong, so she decided to birth the child of her father. So Tamaki had a daughter between parent and child. Tamaki thought she couldn't live a normal, happy life, but luckily, 2 years later, she had a proper marriage, safely having a son with her husband. Tamaki began to get back on her feet. However, she never fully did. The mental wounds Tamaki had suffered went even deeper than she imagined. When her now-grown daughter with Rinzu began doing art at school, Tamaki's old wounds ached. It gave her flashbacks of Rinzu, of that fear she had of him. Tamaki struggled to give her daughter affection. It took all she had not to take out negative emotions on her. Tamaki's mind quickly crumbled under the weight. And one day, Tamaki killed her daughter. Tamaki fell in pieces. She came to feel animosity not only towards Rinzu, but all the Asuis. Unable to see any hope ahead, she fell upon the despair behind. Rinzu died of natural causes a few years later, and while she had the right to his inheritance, she refused to take it. She wouldn't even let it go to the eldest son, Shinji. Then at last, Tamaki, who had kept living despite having broken long ago, met her end, when she learned the son she had with her husband was becoming friends with Shinji's daughter. You mean, Tamaki tried to take out Shinji's daughter, the Sui, who dared come near her pure son, but when she drove madly down the road to kill her, she ran over her own son by mistake. Tamaki realized that this was the end, so she took her own life to escape the despair. No way, it's so messed up. That woman's soul is now bound here. Unlike the other souls, the world is forcing her to be here. Tamaki's soul is now bound in death, so that she can't escape, but must face the facts. This is surely my punishment. I've gone on for a while. I can't see or hear you, but I know you're there. I don't know who you are, but go now. Let's go, Mishiro. We shouldn't stay here any longer. Yep. And that's how that went. My god. As I said, this game is very, very dark. I still like it a lot, but it's just the point that it's so dark. Should we return to the usual place? With Tamaki's story, I've realized something. Just in case, I will save here again. We're gonna make another save this time. Alright. Listen to Yuzu. Okay, let's get started. Alright, just a second, then I'll read this. First, Mishiro, I think you can open this big door here. You opened a similar door earlier, right? Oh god. Who the hell is that? I bet you can open this one too if you try to. So before that... Huh? Who's this? Get out. Stop. Don't meddle anymore. Give back my world. Watch out! Yuzu. Why? Yuzu? This works just fine. You listen to this too. I'm Yuzu Hanasaki, a middle schooler who committed suicide at 15 at Mirror Lake. The reason I killed myself was, to put it bluntly, to meet a girl I loved. Someone had killed her at Mirror Lake. It made me extremely sad, so I read all these books on black magic and killed myself to go to the afterlife, to die at the same place exactly a year later. It said that would work. Is that wound okay? Don't worry about me. It doesn't really matter now. I think it's a different afterlife than what the book meant, but ultimately I came to this world. But it seems there was something to be gained here. That girl, she always said she was someone who shouldn't have existed. I always found it weird and wondered why it was, but I've found out now. She was born between a girl and her own father, between Tamaki Hinohara and Rinzu Asui. Her very birth was taboo. Is that right, Itsura? Leave this world. Can she not talk like she wants to? She doesn't need to, I know, because I've always known Itsura. Thank you, Mishiro. Because of you, I could get back my memories and my wish, and I learned about Itsura's birth and death. My wish was to meet Itsura one more time. It's come true, finally. Your body? I've done what I needed to do in this world, so I'm satisfied. It feels like it's taking so long, but Itsura was here before I was. I don't know what kind of wish you had, Itsura, but considering your birth and death, I'm sure it's not something simple. I hope it comes true, and I'm glad that even if you're like that now, you could still recognize me. Sorry for digging into your past. She's been here for much longer than us, and finally got her wish granted. Must be satisfied, I guess. Her wish. And my wish. Wait, Itsura, was it? Is she a soul like us, I wonder? Somehow I get the feeling she has a close connection to this world. Maybe the answer's behind this door. Yeah, this time Ryutaro's here. Was it that girl? Itsura Hinohara. Yes, She wanders this world even now. It seems seeing Yuzu elicited some change, but still a long way off from regaining her memories. Atsuru and Ohara, sister. I don't know what I should do. I've overcome a lot of obstacles coming here. I've looked back at my past and erased it, but is it really right to just make it so I never existed? Thinking back, it was a boring life. Once I was tired, devoid of enjoyment, but if you ask whether I would want to again, I'd absolutely refuse, without a doubt. In fact, I had to say I've come to hate it all, which might have never existed. But seeing Yuzu and Atsuru, I had a thought. If Atsuru's life had never existed, what would become of Yuzu's feelings? Desperately turning to black magic, killing herself, and wandering this world for years, all to finally realize her wish to meet her again, what would become of that? I have the same wish as Atsuru, and I won't grant my wish. I won't do it. I can't do it anymore. For every mirror I broke, I'll vanish from the lives of the people I knew. And I'll also vanish from Ayada's world. But then what did Ayada die for? What did Tamaki step on the accelerator for? Even if it were just me, then fine, but to control the feelings of the people around me, I have no right. That's not my wish anymore. Are you really sure about that? Whatever you think, whatever you know, it won't actually change anything. Are you still giving up your wish? I am. I see. I, the mirror world, accept abandoning the wish. Its reason for being ends here. Huh? This world can vanish when the ruler's wish is granted, or they abandon it with clear intent. It won't be left up in the air like it had been. So will everyone here vanish? Except for you, Mishiro. To get straight to the point, you're not dead yet. Huh? Your soul has left your body, of course, but your body isn't actually dead. You drowned yourself. But as it happens, a passerby found you. They called it in right away, and though unconscious, you were saved. It was a failed attempt. Mishiro, when your soul leaves here, it'll be forced back into your body. But what you've done in this world won't be written off. The memories you erased by breaking the mirrors won't come back to you when you return to life. You didn't actually carry out your wish, so the actual past isn't gone, but your memories of it are. Maybe you'll remember talking with me a bit, but things like meeting me at the lake. Are you still prepared to leave this place? Can you live in a world you've given up on living in once before? I'll live, because I'm not dead yet. I don't want to just throw away the life you protected, Ayato, and by discarding the wish I inherited from Atsuru, I think it'll honor Yuzu's feelings. I see. That's a relief then. I absolutely can't understand my sister's wish, but you've made the choice for her. It might sound sort of trite, but I want you to live my sister's share. I want you to prove that giving up that wish was the right thing to do. I'll try my best. Don't worry about me. I want my life to never exist. Whatever the reason for it, it's not a happy wish. And you realized it. That's a big deal. I mean it. You go back on your feet instead of falling into darkness. Somehow it makes me happier than anything. Well, I'm gonna retire ahead of you. Gonna see what things are like in heaven. How sure you'll go there, Ryotaro. Sheesh, 7 years and it ends like this. As long as the ruler's satisfied, I suppose. Will Atsuru go to heaven too? Not sure about heaven or hell, but she'll be free from this world to go where she goes. That's good. I say ruler, but you're more of an usurper, technically. I'm a little scared about how much I'll forget, but I won't lose my time in this world, and I won't ever wish to erase the events to come. It's time to go. After that, I regained consciousness in a hospital bed. Apparently I really had been saved, and my soul returned safely from the mirror world. There was a woman I didn't know beside me. Mishiro, you're awake? Who are you? My brain had suffered memory loss, and I could no longer remember many past events. I couldn't remember my supposed mother at all. All I had left was a faint unease towards my mother, as well as the desperate expression made by the woman I woke up beside when she heard that. I remembered Ayato was someone important to me, but I had no concrete memories of him. But I distinctly remember talking in the mirror world, and felt considerably warmth from that alone. I clearly remembered using Ryotaro too. I'd probably only met them in the mirror world. Mashiro Sui, is it? Hello, I'm Seiichi Hinohara, the son, I guess. I don't know. A few days after I left the hospital, a man came to visit me. His last name sounded familiar. Or Seiichi? I don't know. Hinohara in general. Could you be Ayato's? Yes, thank you for getting along with Ayato. Where am I? Seiichi Hinohara. There we go. Was Ayato's father, which meant he was the one who married Tamaki, and he was the father who Itsuru grew up with. Don't worry too much about your mother. When the woman calling herself my mother learned I had no memory of her, she vanished. I lacked any real sense of her being my mother, so it meant relatively little to me. It'd be a long story, but I had a wife and 2 children, but now none of them are left. They've all passed away, and you're alone again also. Do you know where you're going to live now? No, paying tuition seems impossible, so I think I'll have to drop out and work. I see. Monsieur, would you let me adopt you? Huh? We're both tired souls who've lost everything. You've got along with Ayato, so we're not total strangers. And you remind me of my daughter a bit, but maybe this is just wishful thinking. Won't you give it some thought? And so I began a new life as Mashiro Hinohara. I'm taking new steps in the same house where Ayato and Itsuru once lived. It was a strange kind of chance, but Seiichi is a very gentle person. He's taking up art again and has been teaching me between studies. Dreaming of seeing the world the way Ayato did, catching up to the days I've lost. Once more, I let my brush run free. And that is it. That is another ending. Except this one actually gets credits. This is an actual ending credits. Like, it's not the pure ending of Blank Dream, because remember, there's still 2 more. But this is an actual credit scene, one we didn't even get. We didn't get a credit scene in the last one. I don't know what happened, but we didn't. So that ending is one crazy ending if you think about it. The fact that she was still alive, she didn't die, she's still alive. Just her soul was taken out of her body, which in a way that kind of makes sense. In a way, you know, people have said that in past deals or whatever, but to continue on with the point. And now she got adopted by Ayato's father. And there's that. So, that's always something. Again, I really love this freaking game. I don't know why. It's just like, it's really good. And I don't think I'm able to skip this. No, I'm not. So we're gonna have to just sit through this. I mean, I'll probably skip it off to where it, it says ending blank, whatever ending this is. I think it's going backwards, so it's like ending 5 was the death was the lost in the blood. Ending 4 was the original, and then it's gonna be ending 3 now. I believe that's what it's doing, is it's going in backwards order. So let's see. Ending 2, never mind. Mobius strip, someday history might repeat. How'd I get ending 2? What? Okay. Well, this website I'm reading, like the walkthrough, it said that was supposed to be ending 3. Like I just read that. I'm like, wait, what? I looked. I'm like, it says ending 3. All right, whatever. So now we're gonna be doing ending 3. Okay. We're gonna be going to Yes, we're gonna be going to Tamaki's cell, which is to get all of Ryutaro's now. So we're gonna leave here. So the way it's supposed to work is like going through those doors, like to Tamaki's cell, like actually into her cell, triggered the ending. So now if we go to Ryutaro and go to the cell that he has, I'm not gonna say who, But, you know, we go there, then that's that. You know, we get into his placement. So, Yuzu's still here now, and now we have to go find his mirrors. And once we find all of his mirrors, we go through those doors, and then we come back here and talk to him. However, the next ending that we have to do is where we don't go through either of those doors. We don't go through Tamaki's cell or the other one. We don't go through the double doors over at his last mirror, and then that concludes the game. So that's what we gotta do. And apparently there's a secret mirror, which I don't know what it is yet. We'll figure that out when we get there. So, let's try to get Ryotaro. Alright, I know exactly where this is. So, Realm of Love, which is here again. Yep. Nope, that was... Alright. So we go here, and we go to where the dinner party was. There shouldn't be anyone here anymore. No one's here. So we go down here. Oh, hey. Go down the staircase. This mirror shows Ryotaro's reflection. Alright. So just to show. And we're gonna save, Should we save over Yuzu? Because, you know, it is Yuzu's thing. Well, no, we'll make a new one. So over there was, like, the entire pathway to get to Yuzu. And now we're going through the pathway to get to Ryotaro. So... let's go ahead and head back and go grab him. What? A mirror of mine? So I'll get my memories back if I go there? Alright then, let's go. Sorry to trouble you, but leave me there. Alright. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh no. That did not sound good. That did not sound good. Alright, well we got him with us now. Let's do this. Mirror shows Rytaro's reflection. Now this is something. No matter who stands in front, the mirror always reflects me. Not some kind of magic trick, is it? Oof, better brace myself. 5 years ago, a phone call. Okay. Hello, sis? What are you calling about? That young girl on the New Year's card photo. Is that your daughter, sis? Can't you tell? Would I put a photo of a mother, a father, and a stranger for a card? Huh, I suppose. So, what about her? Oh, she just looks like you when you were a kid, but at the same time, much too cute for that. Ryotaro, you're making fun of me? Trying to start something? I'm complimenting her. Something about her is just, oh, so adorable. Maybe she gets it more from him than me. And I'd appreciate the compliments more if your taste didn't give me such a chill. Now stop misunderstanding me, sis. I'll have you know it's nothing like that. You can't hide it. The whole Sengoku family trades rumors about how you've got a thing for kids. Seriously? Just try asking Mom. But it's really not that at all. I don't see them in any lewd way. Jesus. You're turning Wait, what? Oh no, you're turning 30. Think about marriage already. A bride should clear up any strange rumors. Talking my ear off as usual. Oh well, regards to your daughter. Yeah, bye. It's really not anything lewd. I just see such beauty there. Is it some wrong to say that a kid is cute or adorable or something like that? No. I just don't get too weird. I see, I remember. Boy, what a mean mirror. Why a memory like this, of all things? Suppose I don't need to ask if you saw that too. Stay away, creep. You like little kids? No, I'm not after any sick desires. I just see them as a kind of beauty to be held in high regard. I have no desire to trouble them in the least. Understand that. So aren't you gonna break the mirror? Break it? Why? I mean, perhaps it's a memory I'd be better off not remembering, but it is in fact my memory, and I'm dead already. No sense throwing a fit. Well, anyway, I should thank you. With that, a piece of my memory has returned. Now, no more to do in this eerie place. Be sure to let me know if you find another mirror. Alright. Off to the realm of blood. Because, you know, you want it to be dark and bloody. You're gonna make it creepy. That kind of sound. Alright, anyway. Realm of blood. Alright, so we have to get off to the bedroom. So we have to go find that area first. It's this way, I think. Oh no, it just said go to the bedroom. Then go to the door to the bottom right, and then go north. And then down the stairs. We'll save. And there we go. It's Ryotaro. And did I just see another doorway? No, it's just a little path thing. You found another mirror? Can they truly be found so quickly? Only by me. Alright, then let's go. Alright. Alright. Now, what'll be this time? Can't imagine what'll come up even though it's about me. I wonder if the return of a new memory were to totally invert my present personality. That may well be the same as death. No jokes about how I'm already dead, please. Wow. 1 year ago, a company. Should we get going, Sengoku? Yeah. Are you worn out, sir? Yeah, trouble at home lately. At home? Ugh, is sis up to something again? She has seemed upset lately. No, not that. Well, it's not the kind of thing you tell people about, but you're not a stranger. See, my old man's inheritance is proving to be kind of a mess. The inheritance of a famed artist, eh? I'll bet it's a lot. Huh, but didn't your father pass away last year? Why is it only a problem now? Actually, it's been a problem ever since then. I'm the eldest son, but the will says everything should go to someone else, except they're refusing it. That said, they won't even give it to me, so it's up in the air. What was that old man thinking? It really does sound messy. With money, you should always follow the law. That's what I intend to do. Soon, I'll get a lawful interpretation at a suitable place. With this taking up all my time, I didn't realize how I've hardly been talking to my daughter lately. This is a delicate time for her, too. This is no good. As her father, I should... Calm down, sir. Are you okay? Right, sorry. I should at least do my job properly. I know, Sengoku. Will you come over to our house later? Huh? To your house, sir? I'm sure it'll take her mind off of it to talk with her brother. And if you could, talk to my daughter like a good uncle. Your daughter, you say? There's been some trouble. She's been retreating into her shell lately. She doesn't have many friends at school. I feel like she needs some new relationships. Well, I wonder if a clumsy fellow like me could have a good talk with her. It's fine, you're a good guy. I'm sure somebody like you is just the guy to help my glum daughter. It's pathetic as can be that we're too busy with money to attend to her, but this is important. We can't ignore it. Alright then, if my brother-in-law insists, how can I refuse? Sorry. Hey, wait. Have you seen her before? The cute young lady in your New Year's cards, right? Ah, right. I wouldn't mind taking some time to brag about her, but it's time. There's work to be done, yes. Okay, now let's go. The West Building, right? Yeah. Well then. Ah, I remember. I see, Mashiro, you're... Shinji Isui, no doubt. He was my boss and brother-in-law. Though at the moment, I couldn't recall if I ever did meet you in person while I was alive. They seem like trivial memories, but I feel they relate to my death and wish. Many holes remain, but I've remembered a fair bit. Couldn't have done it without your effort. I've got something here. Mashiro got a mystery key. I picked it up on a rare walk around this world. No point in me having it. I'm sure you'll have better use. Now, no more doing this eerie place. Sure to find the mirror. Off to the realm of beauty once more. Gotta be careful not to go here. Actually, no, whatever. We go here. Go here. Sliding up. Oh, hello. Looking closer, there's a light in the fireplace. Descend. Mystery key. Here we are. Now it's the blue one, the teddy bear. It's very cute. Mirror shows Ryotaro's reflection. Let's go. Alright. Now we gotta go get Ryotaro once more, and then we can unlock his final mirror and get that ending. I wonder what happens if we get Ryotaro and make him like fall like right there underneath the thing. 'Cause, you know, if you go underneath it, you die. What happens if he dies? I'm a terrible person for even thinking that. Whatever, let's just get his mirror. What, are they my mirrors? The third one. I sense big things coming. Alright then, let's go. Sorry to trouble you, but leave me there. Here we go. The mirror shows Ryotaro's reflection, a bit different from the other mirrors. Strange place, too. Reaching the critical moment, perhaps. You walk to this place by yourself? Boy, you're strong. I mean it deeply. But strength isn't the same as never fatiguing. No, save it for later. First to look at this mirror. It's gotta make it hard enough to read, too. Oh, she just oh, hold on. Oh, she looks just like you when you were a kid, but at the same time, much too cute for that. It's fine. You're a good guy. I'm sure somebody like you is just the guy to help my glum daughter. Let's go to the west building, right? Uh-oh. God, the smoke's already up to this floor. It's no good. The stairs are too hot to approach. Cruel fate. Will it end like this without anything resolved with my family? I'm sorry, Chica, Mashiro. So I'll never get to meet Mashiro. I'm sure she'll grow to be far prettier than Sis. I really wanted to have that chance. It's really not anything lewd. I just see its beauty there. Well, we know how he died. He died in a fire, along with her father, which explains why he wasn't there in the whole thing before. You know, whenever Mashiro woke up in the hospital, you know, her dad wasn't there. That's why, because he's dead too. I don't even think I mentioned anything about that in the original story. I've remembered it all, how I died, my wish, and all the rest. I see now, admirable tenacity, if I do say so myself. I'm a bit tired, feels like more information overload than the previous mirrors were. Since I've got it sorted out, I'll talk about things to do with you and what I know. I'm sure that's simply my duty. Oh, are you planning to go on ahead? If you are, I'll accompany you. A good uncle should protect girls, you know. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go through this and get his ending, and then we're going to revert back to this part here and go back to where they should both have all three of their mirrors, in which we can begin the final ending. Open the large door, open it. Is that Grandpa? You're Renzu? Once there was a painter. He was known as the mad genius Renzu Asui. Renzu's art was highly esteemed and sold for high prices. He had status and wealth. Grandpa, what are you talking about? Why are you here? Wait, look closely. I don't think he can hear us. Soon, Renzu married a woman. They had a son named Shinji. Renzu preached the beauty of art to his wife and child, but they showed no interest in it. Renzu's wife did not see his art, only the prices attached. Shinji, too, was taught her practicality. So it was only natural that Renzu formed a relationship with a servant showing true interest in art. Huh? When Shinji was 8, Renzu and the servant had an illegitimate child. Her name was Tamaki. Renzu kept Tamaki hidden from his wife and Shinji, managing 2 families. But between Shinji, who cared not at all for art, and Tamaki, who adored it like her mother, Renzu's affection went toward Tamaki. That came to an end shortly after Shinji went to college, when Tamaki's existence came to light. Renzu offered his wife consolation as asked and divorced her. Shinji, already grown, kept the name Asui, a wise choice. He knew how to make a living. Some time passed after that when Tamaki, who Renzu adored as a daughter and a student, turned 18. Renzu made the biggest mistake of his life. adored his daughter Tamaki, so he had a child with her. Tamaki and her mother left Rinzu. They refused even money. Tamaki seemingly birthed and raised the child, but who knows the details. Rinzu was unable to hear of it. Near 20 years passed since that incident, and Rinzu died of illness. Nothing unusual. Age comes for all. Shinji was the eldest son of the Usui family, set to inherit his fortune. But thinking of it as a final atonement, Rinzu passed on a living will to give it all to Tamaki. The inheritance. So the boss was disputing with Tamaki over it. That man's soul is now bound here. Unlike the other souls, the world is forcing him to be here. Only the creator of this world knows why, but it seems some dead fellow has business with me. But very well, to face my sin eternally is an appropriate afterlife for me. That's all. Sorry for the long story, visitors are rare. I can't see or hear you, but I know you're there. Be well, dead one in soul. See, that's another thing. Dead one and soul. So, okay, if you didn't even know beforehand that she was alive, that tells you right there. Dead one and soul. Saying one of them is just a soul, the other one is actually dead. Let's go, there's nothing more here. Meesh. Shall we return to the usual place? Especially after Rinzu's story, I need to talk to you. What, there was a similar place beyond a mirror with Yuzu's memories? I see, then you should check there first, we can talk later. Nope, we're talking to you. What you going to Yuzu too? We can talk later, handle that first. I've already done it! Oh no! You kidding me? I can't do it. Ugh!
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Okay, I have all the mirrors now, and I've talked to Rinzu. Now we're gonna figure out if he has something else to say besides, you know, Yuzu being the same thing. Yep, he doesn't talk anything about Yuzu, which means that we've got a new thing. Alright, so here we are with this one, and then this is the... Actually, no, wait, I think this is the new... This is the one, it's the 228. That should be the one that has them both, hopefully. Yo, listen to Ryotaro. Got it, alright, let's begin. First off, Mashiro, I think you can probably open this big door now. But no problem opening the same kind of door earlier. Oh, had no problem. Surely you can open this one if you want it. Before that, listen to what I have to say now that I've got my memories back. I'm Ryotaro Sengoku, younger brother of Chika Usui, Mashiro's mother, and subordinate to her dad, Shinji Usui. Okay. I knew about you a while back from a New Year's card Sis sent me. To be honest, I found you cute. Not exactly a romantic thing, of course. I was captivated by your latent beauty, I suppose. But when I asked my boss about you, I learned you've been slum and moping as of late. Or glum. And I know why. You injured someone in middle school, and Sis kept you shackled ever since. That's right. My boss invited me over to your house, and I was honestly pumped to try and help you. It made me sad to imagine such a beautiful girl moping around, he says without a second of hesitation. No poking fun now, it's the end. Huh? But I died before it happened. We got caught in a fire in a building at work. Fire? Yes, I was with your father. After that, well, it even kind of surprised me. Partly by will, I became a soul and flew around to where you were, apparently. So, for the year or so between my death and yours, my spirit was sort of haunting you. What? Oh, but I was hardly even conscious of anything. I just, vaguely know what's happened. Okay, so yeah, he did, okay, we knew that her dad died, I didn't really remember. And now it's that, you know, he was around her. For you see, ever since I saw your photo, I consider you someone beautiful and worth protecting. So even through death, I had the wish of getting to talk to you at least once. So that was your wish. So it was. Thus, it's been granted. By following you, I wound up in this world, and in this world, my unrealized wish came true. So what's next, I wonder? Looks like it's this. Your body. Not sure if I'll ascend or go to void or what, but this is goodbye. Mashiro, the harsh circumstances you've had and the fact that you're dead now, I don't feel like it's irrelevant to me. I can say, don't blame your parents. But I just want you to know, I can't force you to understand or sympathize, but just know, your father worried over and regretted how he was spending less time with you. He wasn't just weighing you and the inheritance on a scale. Your mother was working with your father to obtain proof that the Asui fortune belonged to them. Maybe she failed to control her strength properly, maybe she wasn't calm, but she had no ill will, I'm sure. I'm sure after the boss and I died, she endured the sorrow of losing a husband and a brother and fought for her family. Your father and mother might have been clumsy, but they weren't cold-blooded. I just want you to know that. It's probably too late to say now, though. Right. One last thing while there are people who value you. There are people who'd be sad about your death. It may be a bit warped, admittedly, but I'm one of them. The world's not much of a disappointment, you see. So I've done my best to encourage you. Ryotaro left. If you're telling me that, then where should my wish to erase my existence go? Very chilling. Very chilling. Alright. Now to go into... here? Yeah, about right there. Now we're to go through and do this again. Open the large door. And we should have Yuzu with us. Yep. Huh? Okay, it's all this again. I'll catch up whenever there's new dialogue. That wasn't Mashiro, was it? Of course, it was someone long before you. The first person to come to this world. Alright, then next piece. Oh, I've come back and erased it, but is it really right to just make it so it never existed? Think it back. Okay, this is a norm bit. Okay. And yet, I've learned that my mom and dad gave their best efforts for me, clumsy as they were, and I know there's a person who valued me, going so far as to come to this world to encourage me. Can I make all of that something that never happened? I can't. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. Dad's secret distress, Mom's painful effort, and Ryotaro's unusual concern for me. I can't just make it all be gone. That's not my wish anymore. Very sure about that. Overthink whatever you know. Choose actuality. Wish I am. It's enough for you. Protect me and what this world's given me. I want to give it a try. I'm not scared of vanishing without getting my wish, because my wish coming true would just free me from this world. But now all the souls will be freed, right? That's a happy thing for me. I feel sure of that. But sure, leave incense or something on my grave. Think of it like saying hi. Okay, I'll be sure to find your grave. Sheesh. Yeah, there's all that. Alright, let's see how things change. I don't know if they're gonna change as much. It may be the exact same path, but I feel like it's gonna be different. Like, she's gonna, like, you know her mom, or not really know her mom, but, you know, once she hears that it is her mom, then she'll think about that kind of stuff. I don't know. After that, I regained consciousness in a hospital bed. Apparently, I really had been saved, and my soul returned safely from the mirror world. My mother was there, looking at me in a way I felt she hadn't in years. Mashiro, you're awake. Thank goodness, oh thank goodness. If I had lost you too, I'm sorry. I drove you to do this, didn't I? My mother was shocked by my suicide attempt and apologized for her harsh discipline. My head felt very hazy. I only remember that she was my mother who became very strict at some point. It was a lot just to recognize that as real. And as I thought about it, fear and unease toward my mother came up from the gaps in my memory. But it's okay. Ryotaro had told me about the pressure on the Asuis and how death had taxed my mother's mind. Now that I was able to accept that, it was easy to hold my mother's hand. Well, it's another ending. My brain had suffered memory loss and I can no longer remember many past events. I remember that Yato was so important to me, but I had no concrete memories of him, but I distinctly remember talking in the mirror world and felt considerable warmth from that alone. I clearly remember Yuzu and Ryotaro too. I had probably only met them in the mirror world. Ultimately, my mother gave up on the inheritance and we lived a simple life together. Things are a little strict at my high school, but I think I can handle it now. After all, this is the world I've come to after many shortcuts and detours. Okay, I'd better get to bed. I have school tomorrow, and tonight I hope to have good dreams. And that's it. That is the other ending. Again, I can't skip this, so we're just gonna have to go through it. So the way of difference is that in Yuzu's ending, you know, we didn't learn much about Mashiro's mother and father and all that. We didn't really know about her family too much. We knew about Atsuro and the Hinohara family. Like we learned about them more. Like that was their side of the story. So that's why we ended up being adopted by Saiichi Hinohara. I think that was his name. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting. But yeah, that's why we were adopted by him, because it was like that side of the story. And with Ryotaro, it was the Sui side of the story, so that's why we are now with Mashiro's mom. And now we have one last ending. One last one. Now it ought to be good. Hopefully. So all we have to do in this ending is go open the two doors to Yuzu's mirror, the third one, and then once we're there, we can do that. You know, we open it, we re-listen to Tamaki's story, and then we have both of them who know their stories and know both Rinzu and Tamaki's story, and then we're good to go. That should be the end. Whew. It's chilling. We're finally getting to the end of this. It's all gonna be in this thing too. All gonna be in this entire deal. I don't know how long this episode is, but depending on how long it takes, we'll definitely do that. Okay, ending 3. Yeah, there we go. Small happiness. This too is a proper ending. Yeah, we'll definitely I'm gonna cut it down probably into a couple episodes, maybe, but I'm not really for sure yet. This could be a long episode. I could just complete it all together, one whole episode, and be like, screw you guys, you want to know the rest of the story? Here you go. And my voice is like going to crap because I'm reading so much, and I already drunk all my drink. Ugh. Alright, now for the final one, which should be this one. I hope. Let's find out. Let's talk to Ryotaro, he should say it. Are you going Yuzu too? Okay, yeah. That's what it is. We have to go to Yuzu's place, which is the realm of death. Which is this one over here. Yep. Alright. So all we have to do is redo Tamaki's story, and then we should be good to go. Should be good to go for our last story. So I will be right back once we are done with Tamaki. Was it, huh? Ryotaro got his memories back too? Wow, it feels like everything's approaching a singular end. So I think. Yep. Here we go. This is it. They have both achieved their end. We will create a new file for this. And now I believe we're just to go through the door. Let me check. Okay, so apparently it says that we're just supposed to go through, which is all of us. So it did open. Now the next path for you to take is clear. You just ended up saving our butts this whole time, huh, Mashiro? Without you, doubt we would have found any mirrors. You have the right to know what I know. In fact, I want you to know. I need to talk to you. I know a thing or two about your parents. I need to tell you some things too, about who I am and why I'm here, and about Tamaki's daughter. No, who's this? Get out. Stop, don't meddle anymore. Get back my world. Run, you two, through the door. Wait, are we actually doing this? Whoa, is it chasing us? We'll talk later. Just run somewhere where we can hide. Oh god, we're actually doing this. Oh god. Okay. Don't make a guy going on a 30 run for... Wait, going on... Yeah, 30 run for it. I'm gonna die. Looks like we've gone away for now. Okay, so according to this, we need to talk to them both. So we listen to Yuzu first. Whew, except for I don't sense her chasing anymore. What in the world was that? I'm about to explain that. I know who that is. Say what? Okay. This is all the same dialogue. Okay, that shadow was Asura Hinahara. Even as she is, I can tell clearly, because my wish was to meet Asura one more time. Let's see how it is. But to look the way she does now, I wonder what the story is there. But I can't go away just yet. I need to talk to Asura more directly, or my wish won't be considered granted. Give it back. That voice. Let's get moving. We can't have a chat now, so run. Okay. Alright, so we gotta run again. Oh, shoot! Dang it! Ah! Right back. Here we go again. To the left this time, remember that. Ah, shoot. Yep, she's gonna catch up. Ooh, I made it. Okay. Whew. Save it again. This time we have to talk to Ryotaro. She's really stubborn, isn't she? If it were me, I would have thrown in the towel after all that chasing. Hold on, let me see what she has to say. I'm reaching my limits. Let me rest a little. Alright, so now it's up to talk to Ryotaro. Got it. Alright, let's begin. See, did we outrun her? Seems so. I don't think she's giving a chase. I think the goal is close by. I don't know what will be up ahead, so I just want to get this out. Alright. For the moment, and because I wear my wish, I felt I could free myself from this world anytime. So you're going? Well, I've come this far. I'd like to see out your story to the end. Mashiro, the harsh circumstances you've had, and the fact you're dead now. I don't feel like it's... Okay, we already heard that. Alright, this is the final one. The final one, if. Alright, we're to save one last time. Here we go. Open the large door. The final ending. With everyone here. No one's gone. Hold on. Well, hold on a second. All the actors are here. Actors? Whoa! This mirror water rose are okay. That was Asura Hinahara. So I don't know what I should do. I've overcome a lot of obstacles coming here. I've looked back on my past and erased it. But is it really right to just make it so it never existed? Think it back. Okay. Again, all this. I keep reading it like, you know, I know some news is gonna come up. Dad gave the best effort from which clumsy as it were, and I know that there's a person who valued. Oh, it's still the same thing. That's not all. Seeing Yuzu and Asura, I had a thought. Alright, re-saying all the stuff. I'll make the choice to grant that wish or not, but I want Asura to see this out too, because it's her same wish, and this is her world I inherited. If only in pieces, learning about Asura from the mirrors has fulfilled the mirrors' purpose. Ayato and Yuzu are both here. With these two, I'm sure we can get Asura's memory back. Indeed, maybe a little of it. Really? Sister, memory? Listen, Asura Hinahara. Hinahara? You need to remember your birth, your death, and the one who loved you. Mashiro spoke at length of the things she'd seen and heard in this world. Her mother, Tamaki, her father, Renzu, the Hinahara family she lived with, Yuzu. She spoke as Itsuru's mirror all that she knew. I see. I haven't felt this in a long time. Itsuru. Yuzu, you fool. I told you to forget about me if I died. Well, I couldn't. Is it you, sister? It is, Ayato. So even you ended up here. I didn't intend to hand the world over to you. I was even thinking of killing you to forcibly take back control. Even more so now that I remember my wish. I want to erase my mother, my true father, myself. But alas, I've become indebted. It's a fact that if you hadn't been here, my mind would have stayed fragmented forever. Do as you like before I change my mind. My choices won't grant my wish. I won't do it. I can't do it anymore. Dad's secret distress, mom's painful effort, even Ryutaro's unusual concern for me. I can't just make it all be gone. That's not all. For every mirror I broke, I'll vanish from the lives of the people I knew, and I'll also vanish from Ayato's world. But what did Ayato die for? What did Tamaki step on the accelerator for? Even if it were just me, then fine, but to control the feelings of the people around me, I have no right. That's not my wish anymore. Are you really sure about that? Whatever you think, whatever you know, it won't actually change anything. Get up your wish. I am. It won't be left in the air like Tsuru. So will everyone here vanish except for you. Let's see. And by discarding the wish I inherited from Tsuru, feelings. Smile for my sister. That's my dream too. Try my best. There are people who value you. There are people who would be sad about your death. It may be a bit warped, admittedly. One of them. That's another one. It was not much of a disappointment to see, so I've done my best to encourage you. You're really something, you know. You're really picked myself back up. Okay. When I read some of these, it's like I completely misstep what I read, so sometimes it's bad. Alright. You went and learned not only your own wish, but mine, Yuzu's, and Itsuru's. Old Ryutaro won't say much more. Try to get along with sis when you get back. Right, I'll try to face with her. Thank you, Mishiro. Because of you, I could get back my memories of my wish. Learn about Itsuru's birth and death, and got to talk with her once more. I'm satisfied now, I really am. Maybe returning to life won't mean happy things all the time, Mishiro, but I'm sure you can get up and walk again since you saved so many people here. Mishiro, leave hints of someone in my grave. Think of it like saying hi. Okay, I'll be sure to find a grave. I lost from the moment I broke, I suppose. I won't pull any mischief. I can accept this result, though I can't say I'm entirely satisfied. Ayato, who adored me as a sister, and Yuzu, who needed me in her life. I'm glad for the fact that I could talk with the two of them one last time. Yet I'll fade away still resenting that man Renzu, that woman Tamaki. Surely I could be forgiven for that? That's true. Sorry for taking over your world. Sure, once you get back and things settle down, you should visit my atelier. It's not complete, of course, but I want you to see the painting you modeled for someday. Okay, I'm looking forward to it. I'm a little scared about how much to forget, all that. So it's time to go. And now to see the final deal. After that, I regained consciousness in a hospital bed. Apparently, I really been saved. Let's see if it's about the same thing. Let's see, so far all the same dialogue. Okay, I clearly remember Yuzu and Ryutaro too. Okay, that's the same deal. And I believe we're about to get into the next piece. Mirror Lake. Shirosui, is it? Hello, I'm Seiichi Hinohara. A few days after I left the hospital, a man came to visit me. His last name sounded familiar. Could you be Ayato's? Yes, thank you for getting along with Ayato. Seiichi Hinohara was Ayato's father, which meant he was the one who married Tamaki, and he was the father who Itsuru grew up with. I'm not sure if I should be saying this, but I'm really glad you regained consciousness. The driver who sped towards you and Ayato, she's no longer with us. Her body was found in Mirror Lake in a car that went up in flames. He meant Tamaki, his wife. But from Saiichi's perspective, it would be impossible for me to know Tamaki. I felt it would be better to stay silent than to confuse him with unnecessary remarks. She was my wife. We met each other at school. She was a humble, art-loving, somewhat naive woman with a radiant smile. Her final sin came at the end of a long sorrow, but I won't ask you to forgive her. Still, if it's alright, could you visit Iota's grave sometime? Of course. Not only Ayata, but Asuro and Tamaki. Now maybe I could offer them prayers. Also Yuzu. And Ryutaro's. You know, we got other graves to visit. Not really Rinzo, though. Oh, yeah, that's right. We're in here now. It feels very nostalgic. I'll look at Ayata's painting. The old fire extinguisher has been taken away so you don't blow up. The teddy bear memento of Tsuru is in Mashiro's room now. Teddy bear. Is that it? Let's fill the wooden box. There's still plenty of usable things. I'm just going to see everything else before going. Full of art supplies and materials. The habits of the owner never to return can be seen in them. Lined with photo albums of books of paintings, it was Iota's treasure collection. Here we go. Look at the canvas. Yes. It might sound sort of trite, but I want you to live my sister's share. I want you to prove that giving up that wish was the right thing to do. Smile for my sister. That's my dream too. Ayato Hinohara. Blank dream. Full deal right there. Of course, if nobody gets the symbolism, hold on. So of course you can see the left side there is Mashiro, and the right side is Tsuru. Tsuru with the white hair, pale skin, and actually has her outfit too. And then the left side, you know, Mashiro's black hair and normal skin, I'd say, and then the kind of blackish blue. Anyway, Ayato. And there's the smile. It's not a dream anymore. And there it is. The complete ending of Blank Dream. There we go. Oh man. Apparently there's also a secret mirror, which I will look into. I'm not really sure about that one though, but regardless, we are now finished with this game, and we're basically finished with this game. And oh man. Oh man. Oops. My controller fell on the floor. Anyway. I don't even know. This game, like I said, I like it a lot. I love the story a lot. It just always is something different, something you would never expect. It's so dark, atmospheric, and I don't know, it's got kind of a story that you'd like. So yeah, there's always that. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I've always wanted to go to one of her exhibitions. Sure enough, she carries the blood of the mad genius Renzu Usui. I thought I saw the Renzu touch too at first, but she's self-taught. It's totally different from Renzu's art. Huh, suppose so. How unusual. In her 20s and climbing so high with her own style. She's not just writing off her ancestor. Renzu was realistic, while she's more impressionist. That's true. I did feel Mirror World was too unusually abstract to the Renzu style. Seeing is believing. You could tell the unique mood in her art from a glance. True, true. Now I'm really getting excited to see it. Her most famous masterpiece of all. Her anyone blank dream. Her fantasy to live in a dream within white canvas. There we go. That is the end. The basic end, anyway. There is now one last thing we need to do. One last thing in the game. And we are going to do it right now. So we're going to go here. And we're going to go check out that final deal. That little... This is just some random way to check out because I wanted to see it. I wanted to know what it is. There is apparently an unknown mirror. Unknown. Which I don't know what that's supposed to mean. But yeah. I'm going to make a new save for it. Where you're supposed to go here. Okay, I'm not really sure about it. It says you're supposed to go all the way down to here. And there's a ladder, so you go down it. There's a marvelous painting, you take it. There's nothing else in the box. Okay, hold on a second. Place a sword on the wall. Alright, put the western sword on the wall. And then we go here. And now we're in a mirror. This mirror shows someone's reflection. It's certainly not her, yet Mashiro felt she could see in. Look in. Is that Tsuro? 13 years ago and in. What? Okay, I've never seen this before. I've never seen this. All that talk about taking a trip together, so this was your goal. Trips are necessary for resting your body and mind, you know. And the kids seem to have fun today too. They're snoozing away now. A good thing for you, isn't it? So Tamaki, won't you consider it? Drop it, please. Itsuro's my child. But Saichi's told me how you've been seeing the shadow of your father in Itsuro lately. Saichi, you told him that? Sorry, but you've looked so afraid lately. He knows the situation, so I just thought I should talk to him about it. Tamaki, the biggest load on your mind, it's art, isn't it? Itsuro's 8 now. From now on, she's going to be drawing more at school. How about leaving Itsuro with your mother until she's old enough to take this calmly? It'll be fine. If I, her mother, can't protect her, then who will? I suppose you're right, Tamaki, but it feels like you'll collapse at this rate. What'll happen to Ayato then? Nobody's perfect. You don't need to carry everything alone, especially considering your burdens are much heavier than most. But still, I still want to hold out. I don't want to break up this family of 4. Tamaki, Shinji, Chika, I'll support Tamaki as much as I can. Let me try just a little longer. Saichi, if the two of you insist, then I won't stop you. But just keep in mind, Tamaki, you've already put in plenty of toil. So at least stop before it does you in. Right. What? Though it was unclear, Mashiro looked into the mirror. She could tell it was not her mirror, and yet... it's someone's mirror. That looks like Itsuro, though. I am so confused. So what does that mean? Is that just an extra mirror, or is there like an extra ending? One that we just don't know about. Huh. I don't know about there being an extra ending, but that's just different. I am unknown. I have no idea whether or not that actually shows anything, or if that does anything, if there's any ending towards it or not. I'll look more into it for now. But as of right now, basically, we're finished with the game. This is the end of Blank Dream. And I surely hope that all of you have enjoyed it, because it has been a blast, to me at least. I know there are probably some people who didn't even care, who didn't even watch, but in my mind, I liked it a lot, so glad I got to get through it. you know, I actually did learn a few different things from the first time I knew about the story, because, as I said previously, I've already watched the story, but it was like a few years ago, maybe. It was like a few years ago, something like that. Like, I watched it, and I didn't really remember a lot of it. I remember the key points, like Tamaki and Atsuro and all that. I knew about all that stuff. Like, you know, being with Renzu and stuff. I remember that. I remembered some other things too, about Yuzu liking Atsuro and other stuff, and Ryotaro being Mashiro's uncle, that kind of thing. I remembered the big key points, but there were other things I didn't know, like those endings. I didn't remember about Seiichi adopting Mashiro and Mashiro getting along with her mom again, and I knew about the blank dream thing, because that was a big key point too. I really did not know about that unknown mirror down in the realm of greenery. I did not know about that. That was completely unknown to me. And I don't know if there's any more of those, or if there's like a true secret to it, or if it was just something to go for. But it was there, so. Anyways, I want to go ahead and get off of here, and I'm going to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed in some way, and I will see you next time, so goodbye everybody.